At a Wednesday morning press conference in Ottawa, Assembly of First Nations National Chief Cindy Woodhouse-Nepanak said her organization was pleased to see some investments in First Nations water and infrastructure, but the budget missed the mark when it comes to massive gaps First Nations people face in education and housing.
Instead of closing the socio-economic gaps between First Nations and non-Indigenous Canadians, this budget is going to make things worse. Ignoring those long-standing gaps and environmental standards will not help fast-track resource extraction projects.
Speaking at the same press conference, Manitoba Regional Chief Willie Moore said that Liberals appear to be only interested in investing in First Nations if they are collaborative in resource extraction projects.
And recognizing that that the reconciliation is about respect and it's about justice and meaningful engagement, and not unconditional generational investment that is tied to resource extraction.
Métis National Council President Victoria Pruden said the MNC was pleased to see the 2% funding cut at Crown Indigenous Relations and Northern Affairs and Indigenous Services was not as deep as some feared. But they're still disappointed there is very little Métis-specific funding.
What's missing in this budget is the level of commitment for distinctions-based funding for Métis governments. Distinctions-based funding to ensure that Métis citizens, Métis businesses are being supported in the way that they need to be at this moment in time.
According to the budget document, programs for urban Indigenous peoples will receive $34 million for the 2025-2026 fiscal year, and then no funding for the next 4 years. National Association of Friendship Centers CEO Jocelyn Fornsma said this means about a 75% funding cut for her organization.
I think I'm just really worried about what it signals for where this government's heading with reconciliation. I'm really concerned that reconciliation with Indigenous peoples is going to be contingent upon how we can demonstrate our benefit to the economy. And that's not really, what reconciliation was supposed to be about.
The Liberals still need to get the budget passed through the House of Commons. They are in a minority government, so they'll need at least 2 votes from the opposition to survive a vote of non-confidence and fend off an election. Fraser Needham, APTN National News, Ottawa.